Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is December 3rd, 2015. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in. All right, so a lot has gone on in these markets in the last 24 hours. Yesterday we had a big sell-off. Today we are seeing the futures start out higher and then sell off after the Mario Draghi speech. So markets continue to be under pressure. Mario Draghi looking like he is coming out with a little bit more stimulus, but not as much as the market expected. Remember, most of the chatter by the ECB has already been baked into the cake. So the market already expected this news. They needed something bigger. So either way you slice it or dice it, we are seeing a sell-off in the S&P 500. We're also seeing a sell-off in the U.S. dollar index. So the dollar back under 100 now, trading at 98.61 per contract here on the U.S. dollar index. So again, the dollar is a little bit lower on the back of this news. But either way you slice it or dice it, futures are down. Now, there are still a lot of stocks in the news here, so let's see what we find here. We're going to start out with AVGO. There's a big semiconductor play. These guys have some exposure to the Apple network or the Apple ecosystem. And what you're going to see here is AVGO is trading at $144 a share, closed at $132.21. So this is a really good move higher. The big double top here that you'd be looking at would be all the way up at around $150.50. So again, I don't know if it's going to get up there, but we'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. And if you want to trade alongside of us, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room, and you'll see everything that we're doing. We've had a sensational 2015, and we're going to look to keep that going. Next one on my radar here is PVH. And what you're going to see here is PVH Corp really shot up after the closing bell yesterday, went above the $99 level, now settling back down at around 94. The only level that interests me in this stock would be probably around 89.50. And you want to also remember, this can also be a little bit on the lighter volume side, meaning every day it doesn't trade over 1 million shares. So these stocks have a tendency to overshoot. So be a little bit careful here, but right now I'm not seeing anything great for PVH. Next one on my radar is Kroger. Ticker symbol is KR. Stock right now is trading at around $38.81. There's no volume behind this. I'm going to give this the upside bias to $39.05, $39.10, somewhere around there. You will hit resistance. If you do own this, just trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, I would not be looking to pick it up here, as you will be running into resistance very, very shortly, another 20-30 cents from current levels. Next one we're going to take a look at is Dollar General. DG is the ticker symbol. What you're going to see here is the stock is trading at $66, closed at $65.35. Again, I'd like to have some nice gap resistance levels for Dollar General in the chat room today. The one thing, though, it's really not making a big enough move. So right off the bat, I'll look at this one. But right off the bat, I do see we have pretty good resistance around 68. So I'll look at this. If this could push up higher before the opening bell, we'll have this as a gap play. We'll look to fade it into the opening bell once the opening bell rings. So we'll see how that plays out. But I have to look at that one a little closer. But that is on my radar today. Next one here we're going to take a look at is SNPS, which is Synapsis. And what you're going to see here is that the stock is trading around $48.80, but there's no volume here. So, again, there looks to be some support around $48.40. But to make a long story short, the better level would be around $45.75 if it does get down there. Remember, this is a light volume name as well. These levels are more risky just simply because they can overshoot. There's not enough institutional participation in the equity. Let's take a look at MDT. And this is Medtronic. Right now, you're going to see the stock is trading at $77, closed at $76.11. From what I could see right now, it's still in an uptrend. If you own it, trail the stop loss. Stock really got to get above $77.50 with some kind of conviction. Until then, it's really just in a range for the most part. So keep that on the radar. We'll see how it plays out. VRNT is on my radar today as well. This is Verint Systems. What you're going to see here, the stock is trading at $40.85. Only level I really like here would be around $34.75. If it gets down there, I think there's a play. So we'll see how it plays out. This is another lighter volume name. Rarely does it trade 1 million shares. And again, it is under pressure. This stock closed at 46, so it's getting beaten up today pretty nicely. Again, if it gets down to 34.75, I like that level, but it's a light volume name. It comes with higher risk. Levels can overshoot in these type of equities. Let's take a look at EXPR, which is Express. And what you're going to see here is stock is trading at $18.59, closed at $17.39. So that's a good little pop up for Express. I'll give this the upside bias to around $19.15, $19.20. Again, you should hit resistance there. Either way, we'll watch this one once the opening bell rings. I do have gap resistance levels for this one around the 1915 and 1970 levels respectively. Let's take a look at SHLD, which is Sears. Sears is trading at around $20.15. I think they came out with earnings. You could check out the numbers for yourself. It really doesn't matter. Sears is a dog with fleas. Either way you slice it or dice it right now, stocks on a downtrend is not much I'm looking to do here. But since it is a household name, I did want to bring it to everyone's attention. All right, today we do have gold moving higher. Gold is trading up by $5.90 to $1,060 an ounce. You also have oil trading higher. That is trading right now higher by 78 cents to $40.70 a barrel. Remember, gold and oil will trade up when the dollar trades down, and obviously you could see the dollar today selling off in a major, major way. And this is typical because Mario Draghi didn't deliver what the market was hoping for. So again, he did do a little bit of QE, but that was already baked into the cake and into the equation. So with that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. Futures right now are down $4.50. We'll see where they go, how they trade out, but it looks like we're in for a little bit of a volatile morning, which makes good action for day trading. Once again, if you want to come trade with us, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. You'll see everything that we are doing there. We've had a sensational 2015. We're going to look to keep that going. With that being said, everybody, have a great trading day, and we'll see you on the charts.